Hey, my name is Connor Kierson. I'm interviewing Haley Wilson with Crash Media Productions. So, Haley, would you start off by telling me a little bit about your business?
I started Crash Media Productions as a way to pretty much make some side money for myself while I'm in college. I'm studying digital media productions, and I love to make videos. I love to edit, film, make motion graphics, and do graphic design. So I was like, well, I'll start this business as a way to make money on the side. And now I'm able to have a full-on business about it.
Right. So have you seen it really grow a lot further than you thought it would be? It's like a side project, and now it's grown into more of a bigger thing than you thought it would be.
Yeah, I would say so. I've actually been able to do that through just starting small with Greek life here at FSU. Mm-hmm. You make one video, your name gets around a little bit, and then other sororities and other organizations eventually reach out to you by word of mouth and online.
So how much time, money, and planning did it take to start your business?
I had to, obviously I had to get my own camera equipment. That's not cheap. Luckily, I was able to start small because my parents helped me out by purchasing me my first initial camera. And by doing small side projects, I was able to get funding from filming and making a couple quick bucks from that, and eventually upgrading to do different equipment and being able to produce better features and videos because I had better equipment.
So how do you mainly promote your business? Is it through social media?
I do use social media. I have a website. Social media is a huge player in being able to advertise for my business. There's Facebook ads that you can pay for. I do have a Facebook page. Instagram is huge as far as being able to have a public profile and use hashtags that represent filming and editing, and people look at it and they can see that. I've had multiple people reach out to me through Instagram to be able to make videos for them. Mm-hmm. So that's been major as far as being able to promote my business.
Okay. Do you currently have a company website, or if you're planning to use one in the future?
I do have a website. It's crashmediaproductions.com, where I feature my portfolio work. I have an edited reel that is strictly for my portfolio, and then I have all my other projects that I've recently done as a way to show what my business can make, and give examples to clients to be able to see things to show them what they do and what they would like for their videos.
Okay. Is this top of the line stuff you're using?
My camera is a DSLR camera. Mm-hmm. It's typically not a starter camera, but it's definitely better for a one-man production crew. Mm-hmm. My Canon 5D DSLR is perfect for the kind of stuff that I'm working with, as far as being a one-person crew and having to go shoot on location. It's a perfect camera for this. It is the top of the line DSLR camera.
Are you planning on getting any new cameras or other equipment soon?
I would love to eventually upgrade to the Canon 5D Mark III, and also I would love to be able to eventually get a 50mm lens so that I can do more photography work. But right now I'm focused more on video, which is why my lens that I have right now is perfect for filming.
Okay. So what kind of editing process or editing software do you use?
For video, I use Adobe Premiere. Creative Cloud Suite. Mm-hmm. That's strictly for video editing, and for as far as motion graphics, I use After Effects, Adobe, also a part of the Adobe Creative Suite. And then I pretty much use the entire Adobe Creative Suite programs, like Adobe Premiere, After Effects, Adobe Lightroom, which is for photo editing. It's great because you're able to edit hundreds of photos in much quicker time span. And I do a little bit of 3D animation with Lightwave, Modeler, and Layout.
Okay, so when you do a video job, when you go out and make a video for a sorority, you do their campus videos, typically how long does that take?
Generally, I try to coordinate with their PR person, and we try to schedule. Most of the time, we were able to film it all in one day, whether it's at one location or 5 different locations. We're usually able to get it all done in one day. And based on the the communication that I have with the PR chair, if we have a good communication, if their PR chair is like on top of their business and making sure that they're communicating back with me, I can generally have a 5-minute video done in at least like no more than 2 weeks, so long as there is good communication between the two of us.
Right. So would you mind telling me about your professional background and how you got into all the videography and photography?
I actually started filming when I was in 8th grade. Obviously, that's not on a professional level, but it sparked my interest in it. I went into high school and I did the TV production program in high school, which was a limited access program. You had to apply for it. You had to go through interviews. And in that program, I was able to compete on a national level, making videos, making cinematic films, and actually winning first place in pretty much every competition that I entered. And also in that program, I was actually able to work on small projects locally, like making commercials for local businesses, making wedding videos, stuff like that, which has helped me add to my portfolio.
Mm-hmm. So coming from that, do you really like working for yourself now instead of having like told what to do, with when you started in high school?
Yeah, I feel like for film, you're not necessarily ever really working for yourself, though it is nice to be able to have my own business, and I can say that I work for myself, but in the end, with film specifically, you are working for your clients. Your clients are the people that are hiring you, and yes, you should, as a filmmaker, you want to use your own creative. You want your own creative control, but at the end, you are still working for your client. Your client is going to be the person in the end that tells you they don't like your video or they do like it, and ultimately, you're working for yourself, but you're also working for your client. But it is nice to be able to have my own business and to be the main person that is dealing with the clients.
Okay, so do you feel that your business has been a success?
I feel like it's getting there. I mean, I'm only 21 years old. It definitely has increased since I first started it when I was 19. It's been 2 years, and I've been able to produce a bunch of different videos for Greek life, startup companies, local companies. My videos have been featured online on big magazines, stuff like that. So.
Okay. What is the worst experience you've ever had while working?
The worst experience I ever had was working with a sorority, and there was just a total lack of communication. I was originally communicating with the PR chair, who I should have only had sole communication with, and there was just a mess up with their own organization. They had too many people that were trying to put their hands in the pot and just a mix, and they didn't know what they wanted, and I was trying my best to give them what they wanted. And upon looking at the video that I made for them, there was just a disagreement between the two governing bodies of their own organization. And just as far as communicating with me, they were not communicating with me in a timely manner, to where I was not able to make their video for them in the time span that they wanted, because I just was not getting any communication back from them.
Okay. What is the best advice that you can give to someone who's starting their own business?
As far as film in general, the best thing I can say is that a lot of people, when they first start out, they don't know their own value of their own work. And I would say is you value, the way you value work is how your customers are going to value your work. If you start in with an incredibly low price for your film, you may be able to get somebody to want to hire you because your prices are so cheap. But if you do have low prices, people are going to begin to question the value of your work. So if you go in confident that you are a good filmmaker or video production person, if you go in with a high value, they're going to think that you have high valued work, and they will want to hire you because of that. And definitely social media is huge. Like I was saying earlier, Instagram, people reach out to me through email all the time. Oh, we saw your Instagram page. We're interested in you doing this for us. And it's a huge player as far as starting your own business.
Okay.